Now, the mysteries should be finished, including the mystery of who she is. Okay? Including the mystery of her position in Christ. And if we notice, it's truly only the last handful of years that we've realized actually the revelation of who she is and what it means. You know, it's broken forth, and we know that Brother Ram said these things, but it wasn't clear to us. It wasn't clear to me. But like the mirror on the wall, that mirror has been there since 65. The mirror. Okay? But I was kind of still pulling my ear. I don't know what you, I was pulling and I was waving, and it took that certain amount of time for us to realize, whoa, actually, can this be? Can it be? You know, sometimes it's just so too much. You know, we've been walking down the aisle and we've come right down to the front here. And don't forget, just breaking it to you gently, Jack, you can't walk further than here. This is the furthest you can get without taking another name. See what I mean? You can walk as far as the altar. The only way out is to go back out that way, and you're carrying a new name. That's where we are. It's awesome. And we're carrying his name. His name. So as we get down to the altar, now we're starting to realize who we are. Suddenly now we can see clearly, and the bride's identity is being unveiled. I mean, think of it. 20 years ago, I don't know, we traveled a lot, so we heard a lot of preaching, but we would hear like, oh, your bride, your bride, your bride. You know, everything's fine. But nobody kind of knew what it meant. You know, but we were way up the aisle somewhere. And it was just like, well, everything's fine. And the veil was kind of swinging, and all we knew was your bride, your bride, your bride. But 20 years ago, it wasn't time, because we were still up there, we weren't down here. And so the unveiling of the bride, it has to happen right before the rapture. It has to. Because don't forget, the rapture happens after the marriage takes place, because the marriage supper follows the marriage. And we go to the marriage supper. And don't forget, the veil is only lifted when she's married. When the vows have been given, then the veil is lifted.